Okay, hello everyone. So in this video what I'm showing is how to get rid of the soggy, the not standing fondant toppers which you make in your rainy season and it's not able to hold its shape, it's not able to stand. So in that way how you can get rid of it. So I will discuss two things here. There are two ways. First thing, if you are making some fondant toppers and if you dry them properly, then it will not have any problem when you place it on a fondant cake or on a cream cake. But if you don't have time to dry it, then what shall we do, and what is the technique of drying? So in rainy seasons it gets very difficult to dry your fondant toppers because it's always raining outside, it's very moist, humidity level is very high. So in that case what happens is your fondant tends to absorb the moisture from the atmosphere and it will be soggy. So to avoid that, just a second guys. Okay, so what I was saying is like it gets soggy. So what can you do? So if you have a light option in your microwave, which is like just power it on with the light option, no heat, nothing, just with the light, you can put your fondant toppers in a tray which you get with your microwave and just leave it in the microwave overnight with the light on, so it will dry in the morning. So that is one tip. Second you can do is like you can have a cardboard box which is like a firm cardboard and put 5 volt or a 2 or 2 means I mean to say 0 to 5 volt bulb, depending upon how big is your carton. Make a wooden carton or a cardboard carton and in that put that light bulb from 0 to 5 volt and leave your fondant toppers there to dry. These are the two ways you can dry, and also you can use some Tylos if it is not getting stiffer soon, so you can add a bit of Tylos to your fondants. And the second way, when you have no time to dry it overnight or you have it's an urgent order and you have to place your fondant toppers which needs to stand, so in that case what can I do is this is the method I'm going to show you. So therefore out of this I'm going to make a bow. So for a bow it should be standing like this. It's just a cutout for the bow. It should be like this. So in this season it's not standing, so what I'm doing is I'm applying, I've just taken some melted white chocolate here, white compound chocolate this is. I will pipe it. I've cut very slight tip of this piping bag so that I don't want my chocolate to be like overpowering my fondant. Don't go beyond okay, just make this tip a bit broader so that my work will be done soon better. Okay, and now with the help of a brush I'm just spreading it all over. You can use a spatula also, but since this is a small portion I don't want to dirty my cutting mat, so I'm just using my brush. Can you see I'm putting a thin layer? Make sure it's even throughout. Okay, just tap it. Let it dry. Taking and the second one. And again spread it with the brush. If you want to color it matching to your fondant piece, that will be better. Since my cake is white and pink, I can go with this off-white inside. It will be better if you color your chocolate in the color of your fondant. So now, as you can see, the upper layer of this one is about to dry. So it should be touch dry. What do you mean by touch dry? Is like when you touch your chocolate and it doesn't come up on your hand, that means it's touch dry. It's not totally hard, but you can touch it. Just tap it this 2-3 times so that it flattens the surface. Okay. This is wet. I'll show you this one. This is now touch dry. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll fold it into the desired shape I want. Okay, to hold this shape, if required, use some tissue paper. So I'll just make this stand. So I don't have to put anything inside now. With my finger, since it is touch dry already, I will just give it the shape I want. Okay, it's standing now. So now this is also almost ready. I'm waiting for it to be touch dry, and I will show you the finished thing, how it will be looking. Forgot to smooth out the edges of my bow. Still a bit wet, so just wait. Till then I'll show you how to do these flowers. So what I'll be doing is, like at the back side of these, I will just pipe. Okay, just spread it. And let it dry. Same thing for this one. Just tap it. Okay, now this is dry. It should not be fully dry, because if it dries fully, you can't give the desired shape afterwards. So be careful on that. Okay, this is ready. So I have to stick this together like this. So I will put some chocolate here. That's it, and it will go on this, and it's ready. Okay, so now your fondant will not drag. So now this is also drying. So what I'm doing is I'm using a piping bag, or you can use a parchment paper, which will make sure that your chocolate is not sticking. Even if it's sticking to anything, you can easily remove it. So this one I will keep it here for drying. And I'll take this on top of this another one. Just give a press. Okay. Okay. Or what you can do is take a egg tray like this, because I want my flowers to be a bit bended, so I will just put it like this for drying, so it will hold that curved shape. Okay, and once my chocolate dries up, it will be in that shape itself, just to hold that shape. Okay, so this is the way you do the flowers. You can make anything in this type, uh, any standing things which you want to hold the shape. This is the technique you can use for your fondant to stand. So thank you for watching. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Baker's Table.